Hey everybody, it's Mystical here, and it's been a while since I did a commentary. I think the last official one I had is in September, not counting the one that I just uploaded before this. I don't really count that one. I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, I wanted to do one final commentary at least before this year ends and we go into 2019. It's been a really interesting year, not just for YouTube and the channel itself, but for myself as well. And yeah, it's, I've been thinking about things and stuff that I wanted to do with the channel going forward and stuff that's happened in the past too. So that's kind of what this video is about, and talk about a couple of the new games that came out and what I think about them, and a little bit of Master Chief Collection too, stuff like that. So it's kind of a unscripted commentary as I always do them. So I guess I'll jump right into it. So the video that I just uploaded previous to this, which is a commentary I suppose, is a new intro video. And the reason I did that is I'm finally got around to updating the channel's banner back to just Mystical Gaming. And the reason for that is, I want to bring back the single player games, because for those who have been around for several years, you remember the channel used to be just gameplay, multiplayer and single player. But then maybe 2 years ago I decided that I wanted to make a single player only channel, because I don't know, I guess it felt less convoluted that way to have single player games with more of my commentary on that channel. But it just became too hard to maintain and focus two different channels. So I think it was earlier this year I deleted that channel, so it's completely gone. And I just never got around to updating this channel to just being, a gameplay channel again, so it's no longer multiplayer focus. But I hope to bring some single player games back on it. With that said, the multiplayer is obviously still going to be a massive focus on the channel. I really don't see myself not uploading Halo or Call of Duty. If I was to do single player games, those would be intertwined, but I'll get into more in that later. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy year, not just for YouTube, but myself as well. I really don't want to talk about what has happened, but it's been a really stressful year for me and pretty hard year. A lot of things have been happening. I mean, I'm doing better now, but my stress points were much higher earlier. But 2019 is still kind of uncertain for me, and so the gameplay and the channel and stuff has been always nice to keep me occupied. And it's just been a lot of stuff going on, and it's pretty much kind of sucked. I mean, 2017 wasn't too great of a year either, but this year was actually worse for me. So I'm hoping next year things can finally just go back to being boring, I guess, if you want to say that. But it's just real life stuff, everybody has to go through crap, so I'm no exception. But, I'm thankful that, I have things like my health and a nice place to live and stuff like that. But, there's just been other things going on. So it's kind of kept me sort of distracted, and that's kind of why it's taken me so long to finally get around to doing simple things like updating the channel banner and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, enough about that. I'll dive into it. And also, I guess I should mention, all the gameplay that's being shown in this video is just kind of, the random clips that I have from various games, some new, some old. So you'll see a variety of stuff that I'm just putting in the background for the commentary. But yeah, I want to bring single player games back. Just Xbox related games. I also really want to do some like Skyrim or Fallout PC modded playthroughs. I've had this idea of like doing a Skyrim playthrough, or multiple playthroughs I guess, where I have mods on where that make it a bit more hardcore, but also like once your character dies, then it deletes the save, so it's like a hardcore mode. Like once you die, it's over. So it's kind of a challenge to, like, each episode, how far I can get in the game. And I'd like, tweak it as time goes on you know, maybe this mod is making it too hard, or maybe this setting is too easy, you know, so I slowly refine it. But it would be kind of funny and fun to do that, where I try to just go through the game as far as I can, you know. And I'm thinking of using, I have a mod, alternate start, where it like puts you out in the middle of nowhere with absolutely nothing. So that would be like the start that I always choose, and, you know, try and find a weapon or something. So it'd make it a fun challenge, but I think it would be fun because I do commentary for something like that. Yeah, single player channel type ideas like that, but that's just stuff that I'm thinking of doing once I finally bring back some single player games. But yeah, other than that, all the multiplayer stuff has been doing fine, you know. People still enjoy that a lot. And with the new games that, you know, that came out, you know, like Black Ops 4 and Smash Bros. Ultimate, I've definitely been enjoying Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've unlocked all the characters. I just uploaded that 99 stock battle on Christmas Day. I still have several videos before that I played of just doing stock battles, unlocking characters, so I now have the full roster, but I still have gameplay to upload of games previous to that 99 stock battle, so still a lot of that, but I enjoy it. At first it looks like it's just Smash Bros. 4 with extra characters, but there's quite a bit of content, and they brought back the tournament mode, which I really love that. I'll have a couple videos of me trying to survive the brackets and go through that. I do like the character movements a lot more in this game. It feels much more solid, and a lot of my favorite characters that I like playing as, I feel some of their abilities and stuff are way better than Smash 4 as well, so that's been good. As far as Black Ops 4 goes, though, the game's okay, but as I said in that post that I made on YouTube, I still enjoy Black Ops 3 more, and that's definitely true. Black Ops 4, it feels like they took away the kill streaks. They made them like really, really hard to get. And I know a lot of people didn't like the specialist abilities in Black Ops 3, but holy crap. The ones in 4 are just like so overpowered and over the top. Like there's almost no way to avoid them. Like at least in Black Ops 3, I could like escape with advanced movement or something, you know, but here like you're just on the ground and a guy just pulls out their ability and just kills you immediately. Or, you know, that newest character, Zero, you finally get a score streak and then they steal it and destroy it. It's like, this isn't fun. I mean, the gunplay is okay, but the time to kill is kind of ridiculous. And it, you know, Halo has a high time to kill, but in Call of Duty it's just kind of silly, because with the netcode, like, I'll be shooting a guy first and he'll have time to turn around and melt me in 2 bullets, but then on his kill cam, you know, it shows him pounding bullets into me, but I don't actually see it from my perspective because the netcode's just kind of screwy, so it's really annoying. And it's kind of a struggle to play the game, because I don't even know if hard is the word. It's just so much crap going on. And then the spawn system, I've heard a lot of comments about that too, where you always feel like you're in a jumbled mess because it keeps spawning enemies like immediately behind you. It's like I'm shooting one guy and the next thing I know I'm getting shot in the back. It's like, where'd he come from? This map is so huge. But I digress. That's just the way the game is, I guess. But I'm really hoping for next year that Infinity Ward, you know, goes back to more traditional Call of Duty where time to kill is small and the score streaks are really prominent and big, because there's a lot of things in Black Ops 4 I'm not enjoying. Now, one of the things I will say, and I hope this is a trend for all games, is finally we're getting rid of these supply box, loot box crap. Black Ops 4 thankfully doesn't have any of that. They have like this tier system where just by playing the game they'll give you stuff, and then you can just directly buy, when they have special deals, camos for your weapons for a couple dollars, and that's how it used to be. And I've already gotten a couple cool camos for my guns. I don't mind, as I said before, directly buying you know, camos or weapon skins or whatever for a couple dollars, because I'm not having to buy a supply drop that just gives you a random chance to get what you want. Here I can just directly get what I want. So I will say that's one really good thing that Black Ops 4 is doing, and I hope all the Call of Duties in the future do it too. So there is that, at least, I guess, one positive point. But and I mean, I guess with it being really crazy and I feel like I get ripped off a lot, I'm still think I'm doing better in Black Ops 4 than I did when Black Ops 3 first came out. Like, I think I already uploaded a video where I got a Fury kill. And I think it was showcased at the end of the match too. So I mean, I'm not doing too bad in the game, but there's plenty of times where I feel I shouldn't have died or something, and it's like I was shooting this guy a million times and I only see 2 bullets hit me and I die, and it wasn't like a headshot. It's like, what? But it is what it is. Now, the last game I really wanted to talk about was Master Chief Collection. I know you guys like talking about it or hearing about it. I never actually did that follow-up video that I wanted to do because this year's just been kind of crappy and just didn't have the motivation after the update to do it. But the game has had several updates, and it's still going really strong. Actually, last night at like 3 a.m., 3 a.m., I was finding matches really, really quick, which is just really awesome, and it's just rapid-fire gameplay. It's been a lot of fun playing Master Chief Collection. They have that new mixer mode, or mixer thing, where you can choose the game and the game type you want to play, and then it'll search. And then if other people are playing it, it'll create a lobby for you. But, I put on every game and put on, Team Slayer and objective modes, and I get a wide variety of content. It's just really awesome. Finally, Sandbox is showing up more too, one of my favorite maps. So, Master Chief Collection has never been better, and it sounds like more stuff will be coming in the future. The updates have been good too. They also have this new update called Modern Aiming. It got delayed. It was supposed to come out before Christmas, but it's going to come out, I think, in January now. But it's going to give you an extra option to make the aiming a little bit more modern, like Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary, I think, have it. There's some videos on YouTube, I think, that talk about it if you want to know more, but it'll give people extra options and more modern aiming, I guess, modern gaming aiming, because the aiming in the older Halos is pretty old, so I may try it and see if I do any better. But personally, I've always felt very comfortable with aiming in classic Halo games. The only game I've ever had a problem aiming in, not just counting Halo, just in general, is Halo 5. I don't know what it is. Every time I get on that game, I have to change my aim settings up a couple points or down, or change the dead zones or something stupid. Like, I don't understand why. I hear it's something tied to like the netcode, and so per match, your aim may feel a little different. It's something really weird, but I've never felt comfortable in like the 3 years that game has been out with aiming. I mean, I have games where I do well, but even then, I always feel like I'm having to focus on trying to aim at the guy, and I've never felt that way in any other shooter. But I guess that's a sidestep to what I was talking about. But yeah, it's the aiming in the classic Halos has always been fine for me. But there's new options coming to Master Chief Collection, and also on Christmas I uploaded finally the last gameplay of Master Chief Collection that was before the update. So I think whenever I upload this gameplay, it might actually be the next gameplay coming. The next gameplay of Master Chief Collection will finally be post-update, so you'll just see the loading screen of the match, because there's no voting anymore, and it goes in. And I have a lot of crazy good matches coming up, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. The update has only made the game better. You'll see a couple games of lag from time to time, and that's mainly because it wasn't until like maybe a month ago they finally added a West Coast server, because apparently that's just been missing. So these next couple of months gameplay you guys see, you may feel like I'm not killing guys in time, or I get killed in a weird way. It might be because I'm having to play on an East Coast server or something, because they didn't for some reason have a West Coast server ready until just a while ago, and it's definitely made a huge difference once they added it, because I'm playing on my side of the country, so that's been really good. But yeah, the game's been doing really well. It's still doing really well, and now that it's part of Game Pass, there's just a constant flow of people, which has been really great, because at least for me, it never takes any time to find matches and stuff. So the final things I wanted to say before I wrap this up is, you know, I get asked a lot, especially when it becomes like the new year of new games coming out, you know, once they come out, you know, like this year was Battlefield 5 and Black Ops 4 and stuff like that. People asking me, oh, when are you going to get the game, and are you going to get the game and stuff, and like I haven't even got like Battlefield 5. I don't even know if or when I will. Still not really interested. Only reason as I mentioned my post on YouTube, only reason I got Black Ops 4 was because it was 50% off for $30. So, you know, $30 I feel is a fair price for the game. I was never going to buy that full price, but and this is just me thinking, and you guys can give me feedback if I get any feedback, because, you know, people keep saying they want commentary, but, you know, looking back at the videos that I do commentary, I only get like 100 to 200 views, and I think some of them I've only got like 60, so that's even less views than the videos I normally upload, you know, so it's really not as important as some people make it seem, so I don't do them very often, but I'd be more inclined to do them in the future, you know, if they work out better, I guess, but one of the things I've been thinking about, and hopefully this video, or you've made it this far to get feedback on, is, you know, with all the YouTube stuff going on and changing, and the big YouTubers freaking out about not making a living or whatever, but now that I guess there's still partners and stuff, but it's not as big of a thing. I used to get spammed, will you join this partnership, and blah blah blah, and I always declined them because I just wasn't interested in that. But it seems like the way you can earn money through YouTube now is more independent. You can just apply to that whatever YouTube thing, and then if you get approved, then whatever videos you have for monetization, you can get maybe a couple cents or dollar or whatever. But the thing I was thinking of, and if you guys don't think it's a good idea, I was thinking of maybe applying to that thing. Let me find it here. I'm actually on the channel itself here. Once the page loads, oh, it's called monetization or whatever, and it says I'm eligible, but I have to apply or whatever. But what I was thinking is, because I get people ask, oh, will you get Battlefield 5 or Black Ops 4? I don't really want to spend my own money most times on that stuff, but, you know, if I was earning a couple dollars per month, you know, by the end of the year I'd have enough to buy one of those games. So it would literally just go right back to the channel. Because in all honesty, let's be honest here, I don't think I'll earn that much money on the channel. It's never been a goal, and that's why I've always never monetized the channel in the first place, because it wasn't about making profits. But now that it seems it's more independent, and where I can just choose which videos, and if I get a couple dollars per month, I can, you know, set that aside. And then when the end of the year comes, if I get a lot of requests for a certain game, if it's something that I actually am okay playing, you know, like someone's like, buy this Battle Royale game. Well, I'm like, I don't want to play Battle Royale, but, you know, buy Battlefield 5. I'm like, well, okay, I like shooters. I wouldn't mind getting that. I wouldn't really be technically spending my own money, because it would have been money earned through the channel from you guys watching games anyways. Then I would be okay with something like that. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should try applying to that thing and seeing if it even works? If I even get approved, of course. It might take months or not. One thing I'll say is my channel has always been a small channel. It'll always stay a small channel, and I will always still be uploading gameplay. For example, one of my favorite things to upload is Call of Duty Ghost bot matches from squad mode. Those videos get a couple dozen views and stuff, and there are people that leave likes and say they really like the gameplay, and those are the videos for those people. I would never stop uploading those knowing, oh, those won't make me any money. Who cares? I won't monetize them then, you know? This would in no way change the type of content I make. If anything, I might have a couple extra commentaries for you guys to enjoy from time to time. But in terms of the gameplay that I enjoy uploading, whether it's popular or not, old gameplay or old games or new games, that would not change or influence. So I do want to say that off the bat for transparency. If I was to try and enable monetization, it wouldn't really change anything about the channel, other than some videos I might earn a couple cents or a dollar, and then, you know, over time, over months, you know, that could add up to being able to buy another game for the channel or something. But let me know what you guys think. It's just an idea. You know, 2019 will be another year of the channel changing for better, for worse, hopefully better. I am excited to get some single-player gameplay on here one day eventually again, because I do play a lot of single-player games. I don't upload them because you guys don't see me upload them, but I'm going back to that where it's just a complete channel of just the gameplay in general. So I've kind of made this commentary go on pretty long already. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys all have a great 2019. I definitely know I need a good year, hopefully. Still kind of nervous about next year and a little stressed, but trying to enjoy the remainder of my Christmas break till I go back to work next week. So until then, enjoy all the gameplay, and I'll be around uploading games. Leave comments if you like the stuff and all that good things, and if you got any stuff you want to say in this commentary or what you think, let me know too. And so I'll see you guys around, and take care. Later.